Hey everybody, Dr. Derek Alessi. I'm here in the kitchen of my office and I want to show you real quickly how to make a super healthy and quick breakfast to help you lose weight and drop body fat. Now, I'm not at home, I don't have fancy equipment, I don't have a grill top, I don't have all the tools that I normally have, but let's say that you're in a pinch or in a rush or you just don't want to do a lot of dishes. Let me show you what you could eat that's both delicious and help you get in shape. We're just going to be using some very simple but great ingredients. It first starts, of course, with Strength Genesis 100% cold pressed Australian macadamia nut oil. This is butter, but it is better butter. It is super butter, the superfood of butter. And the reason why, of course, is because the omega fatty acids, the omega-3 fats, are better than even that of olive oil. It's super heart healthy, it will help you drop body fat, and it tastes like butter. So we're gonna use that. Also too, I'm gonna use one egg, but I'm gonna use Eggland's Best Gage Free Egg. The reason why, once again, is because Gage Free eggs are just higher in omega acids and they're higher in iron. It's a better egg. Compare the two, compare that against a regular egg. You can't believe the difference, especially when it comes to the yolk. That is the fat, but it's good fat. We don't want bad fat, we want good fats. There's more good fats in the better eggs. I am, for a little bit of taste, gonna also use some unsweetened baking cocoa or cacao, however you want to pronounce it, for a little bit of taste. And then I'm gonna make the pancakes with two things. First, I'm gonna use a smidge, and I'm gonna show you this in a second, of super lean, fluffy pancake from Purewell. It is made with almond flour and egg protein, which is awesome. The egg protein will help increase the size and level it a little bit, and also too, the egg protein is one of the most highly natural absorbable sources of protein ever. The almond flour is very low glycemic. It is so much better than buckwheat or white flour or wheat flour or any of those other flours when it comes to the glycemic index and keeping your sugar and carbs low. It's also going to add just a little bit of binding power to the pancake itself, and I'm going to use a very small amount. And lastly, there's a smidge of texture with it. And then lastly, for our protein, the Pure Zealander whey protein. It is grass-fed whey protein. I have talked a lot about protein over the years, and when it comes to protein, there's so many different choices, but what we're seeing is clear. The better the protein, the better the absorption, the better it is for our bodies, the better it is for the environment. What I love about Pure Zealander protein, and the reason why I put it together, is because A, it's a better protein. B, it's sweetened with stevia. Stevia sweetener is vegetable-based sweetener. Vegetable-based sweetener is so much better than using something that's an artificial sweetener that also has chlorine as an enzyme in it. We don't want that. It is by far and away the most superior one. It's in a little bit of a wonky bag, but the bag itself is paper, and the reason why is we don't want bad things in our body or in the environment. Yes, things are mostly done in mylar or some type of plastic or some type of tub, but hopefully as a society we're moving away from that. I like things that are more sustainable. The Strength Genesis line in completion is all sustainable. It's things of natural ingredients, it's glass, it's paper, it's metal. It's almost done. It's just finishing up inside the microwave right now. I added a very small amount of water, as you saw, just stirring it up a little bit. You can kind of play that by ear. When it comes to the actual mac oil, I didn't measure it, but I used a little bit more than a tablespoon. I've done this many times, and I know that I'm a little bit liberal when it comes to the mac oil. I don't want it to stick. I want the pancake to be a little bit more moist, and I want it to be super healthy, a little bit higher in the good fats. It's not quite keto. It's nowhere near as high as the fat of keto, but it does increase it from just being 100% protein pancake to being a little bit more when it comes to fat. For the macronutrient breakdown is probably in the neighborhood of about 70-30, maybe 65-35, but it's not quite keto. Lastly, I did put it in a microwavable, safe BPA-based omelet maker, which you could use for your eggs, and I do that too, but it also works for pancakes as well. Let's take it out. Just gonna pop the top, and let me show you. Steaming. Now, it's solid. I could pick it right up. I could break it. I don't want to eat it yet because it is piping hot. But this whole thing took just a couple minutes. In the microwave, it depends upon, of course, the strength of the microwave. That was 1 minute and 15 seconds. It was pretty fast. It was easy on your day. So it could be a great breakfast. It could be a good snack. It could be lunch. It could be any meal. When it comes to food, it doesn't really matter. As long as you have the right ingredient list, you can eat it at the times that you want. Once again, the best sources of protein, the 100% macadamia nut oil, that is liquid gold. Mix that together with a Gage Free Egg, a little bit of unsweetened cocoa powder, stir it up. I used a cup. I didn't blend it. I didn't have anything here. I had a spoon, a cup, and that's it. That's all you need. So hopefully you can get a great meal as well. And hopefully today this video served you. I'm Dr. Derek Alessi, asking you to make the most of your life and live it fit.